New drugstore mascaras. Let's check them out. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca, and I am so excited to jump in on new mascaras at the drugstore because probably I use drugstore mascara 90% of the time. I do have a few high-end favorites? I do have a few high-end favorites, like the YSL Shock or whatever that one's called. So good. You know, I love a Tarte mascara. An Estee Lauder, you know. I'm trying to think, what's another high-end? MAC. I've been loving the MAC lately. So I did already kind of review the Milani, the lash extensions, which I want to say is very good. It's a dupe for the Thrive mascara if you are looking for a tubing mascara and one that's at a drugstore price. This is very good. It's just maybe not the best mascara for everyone. So if you're a fan, I think you'll love this. I do think it's just as good as the Thrive. I just don't know if I love the Thrive to begin with. That was kind of the conclusion I came up with. All right, what I'm gonna share with you first is the e.l.f. Lash and Roll. I love e.l.f., but e.l.f. mascaras I do not love. I wasn't really a fan of the Big Mood. Was that what it was called? Yeah, every mascara that e.l.f. has made for me has just been okay. Some less okay than others, and some huge disappointments. Sorry, e.l.f. But I love e.l.f. So this has promise. This, I think, is a total dupe to the Benefit Roller Lash. But down to the color scheme, the wand is curved. It has thin plastic bristles. And this does a nice job. This isn't too wet. It's not too clumpy. I like a mascara that goes on thick. I like a mascara that just kind of immediately makes itself known to the lashes. I don't like mascara that just kind of comes on thin and spindly and you can't see it until 3 coats later. This one I think does a good job of just kind of getting in there. For some reason, and it could be because of my years and years of testing lash serums, that this right eye has got better lashes than the left eye. And I truly think it's because every time I test a lash serum, I use my right eye as the test and my left eye as the kind of control space. So I'll like go a month and not put any serum on that eye and then just on this eye and show the difference, etc., etc. I usually catch up though with the left eye, but apparently over time in life, the right eye seems to be reaping the benefits. That, or it's just sort of something in my body, because everything is different in your body. So maybe my lashes aren't symmetrical either. This lash is always better than this lash in terms of what you're gonna see. So this mascara, it does a nice job pulling through. I think you can build it. I think you can put on about 3 coats and not worry about getting to that place of no return. I think you know what I mean by that, where you're like, this is great, and you're just so excited and you keep just putting it on and you're like, ah, and then all of a sudden you're like, I ruined it. It wasn't so good. It's like, have you ever whipped cream and then you whip it to the point where it's then butter? Yeah, you can over whip cream and make butter. Literally, that's what the prairie people figured out. Next is the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift. Everyone was freaking out about this at first, and I think I might have too. I think the very first time I put this on, I thought, pretty good, pretty good. I enjoy the original Telescopic. This mascara for people who have thick, full lashes is phenomenal for lengthening and separating. My daughter has lashes that look like fake lashes, and when she wears this mascara, I need to lock her in a tower because it's so infuriating, her beauty. this is like her, she cannot be without this mascara. This mascara is definitely her thing. So I'm like, it's good. So this mascara, I shall show you how it's different. So the brush is almost like a paddle. It is flat and then it spans out with bristles only on half of it. So you kind of distribute the product first with the paddle and then you comb through. The bristles are the plastic, they're short, and it's a very wet formula. It doesn't cling enough. It needs to cling, and it's just, But does it lift? Yes. I really do think it did a good job of lifting. I did not use a lash curler. The original telescopic, you can see it's very different. Actually, it kind of does have I think it does have a smooth side. The problem with me in this brush is, one, I poke myself constantly. Two, I always bend it when I get it back in here. So I have to kind of, oh, geez, see? I gotta like, you gotta be careful. You can break it. So if you're a fan of this telescopic, let me know if you've tried this and what you think about it. The other drawback to this mascara is that it does smudge. Which I know people have said that about other mascaras that I personally love, and people are, oh, I think there was a Revolution Beauty mascara that I loved, and then there's a bunch of people going, it smudges, and I'm thinking, it didn't smudge for me. So if it didn't smudge for you, yay, but I have heard from several creators, YouTubers, on their reviews that say it smudges, and I agree, it smudges. So then, what I am wearing, which I think turned out very nicely, is I tried the Maybelline Sky High primer. This primer is tinted. It has a black tint, and it is supposed to, of course, what primers do, prepare for the mascara itself, kind of starts the work for the mascara in terms of lengthening, and it coats the lashes so that all the mascara can just really grip and perform even more better. You could almost wear this by itself. Like, I was putting this on and I'm going, this is actually practically mascara. Some people love a white primer. Some people love a tinted primer. I mean, it really, I don't know if I have a preference. Sky High mascara to begin with, I enjoy. I'm a Colossal. My favorite is the Maybelline Colossal Lash. That's like, is it that? No, Lash Sensation. Sorry. My favorite is the Maybelline Lash Sensation in the pink tube. That's probably my favorite Maybelline mascara. The Sky High is pretty great. So with both the Sky High on top of the primer, I think it did a good job. You know what I should have done on this side? I should have done it without the primer and just the mascara. But this is such a spindly eye. I didn't want to do that. I thought, well, that's not going to give a good result. My conclusion is I do think that the Sky High primer actually makes the Sky High, by the way, this is Sky High, it's just in a little, it's in a Christmas ornament special I got, but it's the same tube and formula. I think that the Sky High performs better with the primer first than just the Sky High on its own. I also think what's nice about the Sky High, and maybe this is because of the primer, I don't know, is that it really does a nice job of, you can reapply it. Like just now I kind of added a little more. It didn't get clumpy. So I'm pretty pleased with this. It's nice. It really is nice. And it's around $11 at Target, maybe as well at Ulta. But that is my conclusions as of yet for these. Let me know, have you tried any of these and what did you think? Because, you know, it's just sometimes I love a drugstore mascara, so I'll probably always try whatever launch there is for a drugstore mascara. I will buy it and try it. And let me know if you enjoy this kind of video where I just sort of focus on just kind of one thing instead of throwing a bunch of stuff at you. And everything is, there you go. So take care. Thank you so much for watching. Leave me a comment because I love that. If I forget something in the description box, you guys are rock stars. You always tell me, pretty please. Put that. I'm like, yes, I got it. I got it. So yeah, I really appreciate that. Take care. See you next time. Bye.